Welcome to Backbreaking News, episode 24. Today we'll be talking about if I could pick if I could make wrestling figures. In my opinion, what would I do to make wrestling figures good for WWE, specifically WWE? And this topic is all going to be based on what type of sets I would make, what type of wrestlers will be on it. So if I just say I made my own toy company, it would be called, let me say, um, actionfigure.com. That would be the website. The actual name of it will be Wrestling Figures, Wrestling Figure Fan. That would be the name of the company. And if WWE gave me the rights then to make a set, the first thing I would do is try to reason with a bunch of wrestlers' families that have been in the Hall of Fame, or have, Hall of Famers that have died, and make figures on them, or legends. And the first person that would definitely be in the set would be Owen Hart, if I could reason with, his family, because let's not go there yet. But the second set, if I was a creator of a wrestling business, the second figure in that set would actually be, I would say the Road Warriors. That it would be like a tag team elite pack, and then the third thing in that set would actually be Bruno Sammartino, because there hasn't been any figures of him in a while. And then I would do a third, and then the fourth, I believe, figure in the set would be this one is tough, but I would say Pedro Morales. And then there will be the fifth, which would be I would actually the fifth wrestler in that set would be I would say let me think about this. If a legend that I would probably say someone like George the Animal Steel in the set. Then I would go to another, and then the next set I would make after that would be a completely different series, which I would focus on, which would be which will be one of the major sets of this unknown wrestlers over the decades. The first one would be Dink the Clown. The first one in this set, the second person in the set would be Adam Bomb. The third person in the set would be Orlando Jordan. The fourth person in that set would be Juventud Guerrero, if I could do it. And then the fifth person in the line would be the fake Undertaker. The sixth would be the Goon, which is a hockey like thing. Then we could do I'm gonna say someone who's Perry Saturn. At least in WWE he was unknown. That would be the sixth, I believe, or seventh. The seventh would be the tag team of Hillbilly Jim and Lil Beaver, because they weren't a full-time team, but they deserve to be in a team package, just because the eighth person or person in the set would be Max Moon, who was an 80s wrestler who was like an astronaut, and that failed as soon as it began. And then Saba Simba, which was Tony Atlas in a native headdress. I know that sounds hilarious. The 10th and final person of this set would be that fake Spider-Man. Agiskin, the real 10th person in that series would be this one is tough. I'm gonna say it would either be, in my opinion, someone not well known. Would probably be either between I would say someone not that well known in the company. I would say the Brooklyn Brawler. Yeah, the Brooklyn Brawler. That there will be sets like, the people on the current roster, some legends, but I'm focusing on special sets. The next set I would make is Series 2 of Hall of Famers and Legends. I would say that this time it would be Kane in the series. There would be Undertaker in the second. There will be Dwayne The Rock Johnson. There will be there will be Chief J Strongbow and his partner, whatever his name was, Joel something, and then Ricky Steamboat, Demolition, if they could get the deal, and then the seventh person is the team. The set would be Eddie Guerrero. The 8th would be, why not? He's wrestled a while. This person, Pat Patterson. Yeah. The 9th would be. Ooh, this is tough because I have to narrow it down. It's hard to pick this between one legend and this series, but I would have to say Hulk Hogan, and then another legend would be Macho Man Randy Savage, and that would be the 4th series of the series 2 of the set. And then we would have series 1 of greatest tag teams. It would be Demolition, the Hardys. They're not in the company, but you still see what. In my opinion, RK Bro is one of them. The Usos will be in the set. Why not? The Iron Sheik and Nikolai Koloff. They were one of the good tag teams. The Wild Samoans. Legion of Doom, or I forgot the other name for them. And then another great tag team was, in my opinion, was the Hart Foundation in its full member of Brian Pillman, Owen Hart, British Bulldog, Jim Anvil Neidhart, and Bret Hart. All of them will be in it, and then the next one would be the entirety of the NWO, which was a WCW tag team, and I would focus on different levels of this. There would be the full team of the original. There will be each NW member ever, if in my opinion, which was a popular WCW team. so why not? They were legendary when they first started. Another set I would like to make would be, this would be funny. This would be pretty great. It would be called Halloween action figures. It would be wrestlers and certain. It would be like Halloween stuff. Like there would be a wrestler dressed up as let's just say there would be an Undertaker dressed as a doctor. Stuff like that. Stuff like they're not usually dressed as, and they're just doing it to for a Halloween costume. It would be an interesting set. I haven't thought about, I would just release the figures of current day stars with that, but then I would go to, I would think I would go to the Legend Series 3, Legend and Hall of Famer, Legend and Hall of Famer Series 3, and, from there, I would probably join the Clown, Jerry the King Lawler, why not? I would consider Vince McMahon, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Junkyard Dog. Those would be the 5 wrestlers in that set, and that's pretty much it.